Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
14. First down, Cincinnati.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to Mixon on first down. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
The tackle made.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
First down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mixon on the toss right. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mixon. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
to Joe Mixon.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted.
Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. Now Burrow on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. First down. Here's Burrow. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Green. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
2 yards. And
Mixon with a first down carry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
4 at the 7-yard line.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Here's a run with Mixon, and he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow eluding the pressure right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 6-0 our score after 1. To throw again on second down. Jackson going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Good. Elliott good with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Burrow looking to pass. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down, Bengals. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. From midfield now, Burrow. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. But now it's 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Now, Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's good.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 3 yards out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, helped scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
A quick throw now complete to Ross. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Mixon. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Now Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
And a Bengal
operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And an incomplete pass.
Jackson's pass.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Jackson on 3rd and long from his end zone. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
50 seconds.
To throw again is Jackson. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I'm coming after you.
Again, Jackson. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The Steelers send out their punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Ross on the return.
A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Bengals drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
To the sideline.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
The 25-yard line.
Throwing again, Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
60 Bison, 52 by 52.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Carlos Dunlap picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Burrow on play action. Open man is Ross, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Cincinnati.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown.
John Ross with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Here comes Johnson on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Jackson on 1st down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Steelers.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
The 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He finds Kalen Ballage, his running back. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Jackson's pass.
And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a...
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Pioneer. Check. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
To throw again, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Jackson took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson from the shotgun. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. From 4 yards out, and the Steelers are going to take the lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Again, it's Mixon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Check 49, check 49. Whip. Watch the whip. Hurry, 17. Riggs. Shift.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Logan Wilson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Check 52. Track him 60.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Kalen Ballage out of the backfield, and it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 7 Go street. Hey, what's the ball? 57. Mike, 57. Watch.
Now Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he'll only get this back to the 10-yard line. Not too sure what he was doing there.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Ready. 57.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
14.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now they run with Mixon. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And they go play action now. Burrow eluding the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 4.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
A gain of 7. First down, Bengals.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time.
First down, Cincinnati.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. After the interception, here's Jackson. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. He's got a man complete. The 30, 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Jake Elliott.
Juju Smith-Schuster, 92 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Steelers 28, Bengals 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
At the 24-yard line.
Second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They go play action with Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You had different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
His pass caught at the 4. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
7-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, flush to his right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
And the Bengal 1st down.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Bengals.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was Minka Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Green. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Gonzalez good on the extra point. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown. Eric Ebron, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares?
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Kalen Ballage, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happening.
And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
Down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just in.